Good morning, teachers. I want to take a few minutes and review writing your goals and putting those into the TEACS platform. There seems to be a little bit of confusion, and as Ms. Barnett and I looked through the goals, it was obvious we did not do a very good job of explaining this, not only just how to write the goals, but where you put them in the containers. So if you are a flexible person, in the container, you would go to professional learning goal setting if you're flexible, okay? If you're on a full plan, you would go into the PLP plan. So let's click on this because they look very similar. In the PLP plan, to write your goal, you would click Edit. Now the biggest problem is that we have all written basically one paragraph. This is how we were able to do it last year. We wrote one paragraph that had everything included in it. And in that paragraph, we talked about the data sources we use, and we put our statement in there, and we put, how we were going to measure it. So it was just one paragraph. We have to break that down into separate pieces this year. Now, everybody is on a full. Some people are induction level, which means 3 years or less. Some people are new to the middle school. They've changed grade levels. They've changed fields. And that's the reason that they're on a full plan. And so you just put your reason. So I acknowledge I've accepted the plan because I'm in a new position. I'm now teaching social studies instead of language arts, and I've never taught social studies before. So I put the date. Then I type in my goal statement. It's one statement. This year I will grow professionally in the area of literacy, incorporated into my science class. This is based on the school SIP goal for literacy improvement. So you just write the statement. This is what I'm going to do. Then I say, what is this related to? I identify the data sources so I can go back to our milestones results. I can look in the SIP. So I put the data sources. Then I break it down. This is what I'm going to do. I am going to participate in, so whatever, this is your strategies. This is how you're going to document those. Like, how will we know that you've met that you have met your goal, and then your timeline. All right, so that would be just for goal one. So another problem is that we've all written it as a paragraph, and we've put them all into one goal statement. So we have goal one, and then we have goal two. This needs to only be for goal one. To write goal two, you have to go back up, cancel, and I have to do new, and then it's the same exact process. I put in my second goal. All right, going back to the document that I'd shared out with you earlier, you'll see that I've broken it down now. Instead of having just my one paragraph, I've broken it down to separate. So remember, your personal professional learning goal is what do you need to do personally to grow as a professional? Maybe you're working on your gifted endorsement. It's something that you're going to do personally to impact your professionalism and your professional growth. Both of these have to have artifacts. They both have to have a portfolio. They're both going to be graded based on a rubric. Excuse me. So I've just broken this down. So here's my first one. And I want to grow professional in the area of assessment. I'm going to engage in professional learning. What are my strategies? What am I going to do? How do I know that I've met this goal? That's my documentation and resources. You have to make sure that your goal is very specific. What do you hope to accomplish? If you can't just say, I'm going to become familiar with the 6th grade standards. That's not a specific goal of how you're going to grow professionally. Is it measurable? Can this be measured? Okay, so I'm saying that it can be because I'm going to use these things, and then I can look at, is it achievable, realistic, is it relevant, and is it time-bound? So that's this school year. Okay, so on my second goal, which remember you'll go back up and click new. So edit's the first one. New is the second one. So new, this is how am I going to impact, this is my students' achievement with my goal, and is it based on the school improvement plan. So I'm going to say research and study literacy strategies I can incorporate in my class to address ETMS SIP goal 1 for literacy. You need to be specific. What part of the school improvement plan are you addressing? So I've put all the things I'm going to do. How am I going to document this? It just has to be split up into those separate containers. So edit is goal 1. New is goal 2. Split it up into all the separate places. Your goal statement, and then your strategies, and then your documentation. So those need to be split up. I hope this provides some clarity. You are always welcome to come talk to me, to Ms. Barnett, to Ms. Wilson. We will be glad to help you with this if you have any questions. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.